So, 3 days ago, we have officially took our Samsung QN800A 8K QLED TV back to Best Buy, even though we were well over 15 day of the return policy and whatnot. But lucky enough, Samsung managed to confirm that we was able to take our messed up television back to Best Buy. So 3 days ago, we officially took the TV back to Best Buy, and we were trying to debate on 3 different TVs. One was being the Sony X90K, because especially what you see behind us is the 2020 model, the Sony X900H, and Sonys are known for having basically the best, colors and peak brightness. Well, not necessarily peak brightness, but they've always have really nice, great peak brightness, and the colors, like I mentioned, are always so good. The clarity is there, and Sonys have just been well known being a good brand. So the Sony X90K, which is their newer 2022 X90 model, and I've actually seen that it's actually got a wide color gamut compared to the Sony X90J from last year in 2021. And there are some downgrades that it has, but from what I've noticed, that the picture quality is still quite settled. So we were trying to debate on the Sony X90K and then the Samsung QN800A, which is their flagship 4K TV, before they go to their 8K lineup that we originally did have. But that TV apparently was not available, so it was going to be either the Sony X90K or better yet, the LG C1. Now, I have asked people, a lot of gamers, and a quite few different gaming groups on Facebook that we are in, and I asked a lot of gamers which is the best option out of the 3 TVs. 90% of those comments was the LG C1. Only like a select few said the Samsung QN800 or the QN90A. I don't know why I was saying the 8K Q800, but a select few comments literally stated the QN90A 4K from Samsung, and only one person said the Sony X90K. So that right there, the Sony was out, even though I personally think Sony is the best brand that make the best, picture quality out there, especially with our Sony X900H. It is still a fabulous TV. So 90% of the comments stated this LG C1. What do you know? I actually made the hardest decision, and we officially got the LG C1 right here on our main setup, and that is what's going to stay on that main setup. My goodness, I cannot, the TV, I cannot explain how great that this TV looks. The LG C1 is literally straight up the best TV I have literally ever had in my life. And a lot of the guys that were in the comment section of my post on the Xbox Series X whatever group that I'm in on Facebook said that I would not regret it. Well, they were actually right. I definitely don't regret it. Now, the only thing that bothers me with getting an OLED at first was the potential burn-in, because I understand that there is still burn-in problems with, OLED TVs to this day, but that's what I was a little bit skeptic about. Now, even though we officially received our OLED and it is incredible, our Sony X900H back there is still a great TV no matter what, and still almost up there with the OLED. And that's actually what we're going to be talking about on our next video, is our 2 top-of-the-line TVs that we have literally ever owned. And I know you see quite a few of them right there. But the LG C1 is, in fact, the best TV that we have ever had. The contrast is there, the color gamut is there, the clarity is there, and you get all 4 HDMI ports to support HDMI 2.1 that those two bad boys right there can do. And what makes it even better that this TV doesn't have, that it does have, this TV does support Dolby Vision, but only at 4K 60 Hz, and you don't get the game low latency. The LG C1, you do get 4K 120 Hz at HDR10 and Dolby Vision on all 4 of the HDMI ports. So with the LG C1, you will get the full advantage of the Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S and gaming PC. But right now, the PS5 doesn't really support Dolby Vision, but you're still going to get the full benefits of the PS5. 4K, 120 Hz, HDR10, like, it's all there. Like, the LG C1 is straight up the best TV we have literally ever owned in our life. It has the best picture quality. It gets so bright. Well, not necessarily bright, but the peak brightness is actually slightly brighter than what we were expecting, and that is a good sign. Now, I know the LG C2, which is our newer replacement one, is it's slightly more brighter, and the color gamut is even better, but you're not going to tell a huge difference. So, if you guys are looking for a TV and you want the best for gaming, especially right now before this month is over, I highly suggest you get the LG C1 while it's cheaper, because of the C2 being the newest one out right now. And the LG C2 costs about, for the 65-inch, about $2,300, $2,200, somewhere around that price range, and then a little bit more because of tax. So right now, the LG C1 is literally on sale in Best Buy stores for $15.99, and it's, from what we checked a little bit ago, it's like $16.99 on the website, but still, it's $400 or $500 cheaper than the C2. So if you are wanting to get the best TV ever and for a good price, and you're wanting one as soon as possible, definitely get the LG C1 before it is officially discontinued and it is no longer in the stores, before the C2 completely takes over. Get the C1 while you can, because you will definitely not regret. You will be satisfied, and you are not going to regret buying that TV. So, if I was you, you want the best gaming TV for your console gaming or even PC gaming, definitely get the LG C1, no matter what size you get, whether if you want the 48-inch, which is the lower size, or 77, or whatever the high size is. No matter what size it is, get the LG C1, because you are not going to be disappointed. You are going to be very, very pleased and thankfully, great because of that TV. So yeah, we officially took our 8K Samsung TV, even though we really loved that TV. But when we turned on game mode, it kind of had some problems with the picture, where some of the LED lights in the back of the screen were basically not working properly, because there would be dark and bright spots through the whole screen. So it was not a good gaming experience. But I was so nervous to get this OLED, but it was right. It was the right call. The LG C1 OLED was indeed the right call from taking our 8K TV back to Samsung, or back to Best Buy, I should say. Our Samsung TV back to Best Buy. This was the right choice. So, the LG C1 OLED, if it is still available and you're wanting the best TV for your next-gen gaming console or PS5 or PC, absolutely get the LG C1. That is our number one highly recommend TV right now. And if pricing doesn't really matter to you, and you don't mind paying the extra money to get the extra brightness and the extra color gamut, then definitely go for the C2. But if you are wanting a cheap price and you're wanting the best, and the LG C1 is still available in your area, then go ahead, grab the LG C1, because you are not going to be disappointed. You are going to be very, very pleased and very thankful. This is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys could, smack that like button, and also be sure to leave us a comment down in the comment section down below, and also be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new to this channel. And like I mentioned, leave us a comment down in the comment section down below of your thoughts of us taking back our 8K to get the LG 4K C1 OLED. So just leave us your thoughts down in the comment section down below, but I can already tell I'm going to get mostly positive comments on this video for taking my 8K QLED back to Best Buy for the 4K LG C1 OLED. But I can already tell my comments are going to be mostly positive on this video. But just leave us your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you are new. Hit that like button. Turn on notifications so you'll be notified with every new video we upload going forward. But without any further ado, this is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Hope you all enjoyed it. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.